Alright, and so we're back again for Balitang-Balita Ngayon. Yes, so ang balita ngayon ay ano na ba ngayon? May 13, 8 p.m. 8:30 p.m. So, syempre ang big news yung pagkakapasa ng ABSCBN Provisional Franchise Bill until October 31, 2020. Hindi inaasahan to na magko-convene agad ang Congress, ang lower house, and then magbibigay ka ng provisional franchise bill. Of course, mix ng emotions. Nakita ko yung mga comments kanina May mga natutuwa, syempre, mga taga ABS-CBN, mga supporters. Meron naman na gagalit. Kesyo, minadali daw, ganyan. Bakit daw agad nagkaroon ng ganyang ruling? Meron pang sabi, parang ito na naman yung constitution natin, parang ganun. So anyway, I answered siguro mga 2 or 3 comments similar to that. When I said, and now I'm telling everybody in this platform that I think it's a good gesture on the part of the Congress to do it. Kasi nasa kanila talagang lap yun. Whether or not ABS-CBN ka o hindi, I think it's a good move, no? Tactically speaking, kung ikaw ay pro-Duterte ka, or ikaw ay anti-Duterte, I mean, you should have that. Kasi pag hindi makakasuhan ka na, I mean, maaakusahan ka ng mga tao na ni-railroad mo lang yung pagpapasara ng ABS-CBN. The longer you wait, the more, convinced they will be na talaga ni-railroad nyo yung pagpapasara ng ABS-CBN. So, with this, at least they can, kung papayagan, of course, syempre may Senate pa yan, meron pang Pangulong Duterte. Pero I think, ipapasaya ni Duterte kasi may issue naman siya kung hindi niya pipirmahan yun, no? Kasi napirmahan ng both houses, I think, kasi sa Senate, I think mapapasayan. So, as I said, it's a good move for the Congress, lower house, kasi si Cayetano ko, I'm not really naman for ABS-CBN. But I need to do this kasi nasa lap ko yung kumbaga meron kang one last clear chance to avoid disaster. No, I'm not saying na whether NTC was correct in saying or whether it's not correct. You could have saved it with this. Sila pa masisisi pag hindi nila ginawa, sabi nasa inyo pala. Now, diba, at least parang maghugas kamay sila dyan in this case. Tapos binigyan pa sila ng provisional franchise bill, which issue naman talaga ang ginagawa yun, ang hinihingi na sa kanila. Dapat, as I said last time, wala rin naman na resolve yan because come to think of it, there's still no franchise. I mean, this is just a provisional franchise bill and it's only up to October 31. Diba? So, and there's nothing new here. I mean, kung ito lang hinihingi natin at binigay sa atin, so ba't tayo matutuwa dito if I'm ABS-CBN? I would still worry na on October, diba, hindi tayo makapasa dyan, no? Kasi unang-una papasuin niya ng Congress. And ngayon masuscrutinize lahat ng problema niya dyan. Kanina nabanggit yung tungkol sa mga labor disputes which we shared. Ang daming mga kasong inihain against ABS-CBN. If you were ABS-CBN, what would you do? Of course, you would silently pay these people para hindi na magsalita, no? Yung mga cameraman na illegally dismissed, you should pay them all. Kaso nga lang, yung kaso niya sa Supreme Court na So, paano nila kukontakin yung mga taong yun? Nandoon na yun, nakapending yun doon. Saka parang admission of guilt yun pag ginawa mo yan. So, ilalaban ba nila yan? So, di ba, mas lalong mo lang yung problema yan on their part. Kasi if they don't do anything, it will still, it will be there. Tapos, yung mga pakikialam sa election, lahat yun masisiwalat. And now, imbis sana na hindi na sila na laban ng buong bansa yung mga pinaglalaban ng mga tao against sa kanila, yung mga kaso laban sa kanila, Now it will be clearer kasi yung gusto niya, di ba? Ni Cayetano, magmi-meeting tayo, maghihiring tayo because that's what you're saying. Para sa akin kasi talaga, kung ako yung ABSCBN, hindi ko yan papabuti ng ganyan eh. Dapat hindi nakaabot ng ganito eh. Kasi yes, you get a breather. Pero what for? Ano magiging nito, no? Pwede mo may laban eh, lalo kung talagang confident ka. Which maybe they are, no? So benefit of the doubt, maaaring confident sila na mananalo sila doon sa whatever hearing, so at least they will have their day in court kung mangyari yun, no? Pero sabagay, as I said, mababa pa ang labanan. I think it's the most logical step on the part of the Congress. They wash their hands clean and of course, without prejudice to the Supreme Court decision which may come anytime. Pero baka mutin academic na yun, baka mag-release sila ng na ipapasa sama na namin sa inyo ulit eh. But since nag-decide na kayo, mutin academic na to. Kasi I think hindi talaga right na pumunta sa Supreme Court kagad yung ganun eh. No? Kasi wala na eh. Against the wall na si ABSCBN. That's why they had to go to the highest court in the land para wala nang po pwedeng magbali pa kasi baka mamaya binigyan ng Congress para din sa taas, di ba, hindi inaprubahan, di kawawa naman sila, mukha silang kawawa lalo, di ba, parang nasa tightrope pa rin eh. Pero ako I will not do this, where 11,000 people are at stake. I will not do that. Okay, next na number 2 natin. Number 2 balita is yung signal number 1 na sa over Luzon, Visayas, si Ambo nag-strengthen na naman into severe storm. Grabe, no? Ang dami natin kinakaharap. Nakisali pa naman to si paring Ambo natin, no? Talaga naman, no? Nakita ko sa TV kanina, nirarat-rat na yung pagadian, ganyan. Ay, so hindi pa tapos to, no? Ito yung mapa ng titignan natin. Ang mapa ng forecast ng pag-asa kung saan sila dadaan. Medyo malawak-lawak pa to, no? Sa 5 PM severe weather bulletin ng pag-asa, ito yung mga signal number 1 pa lang, no? Sorsogon, Ticao Islands, Catanduanes, Bicolandia, no? Aking land of the free, ang aking Bicolandia, southern portion of Albay, Diyos ko, bayang api ito. Owas, Tabaco, that's how I call my Bicol, no? Ligao City, Pio Duran, Ginobatan, Malilipot, Pavillar, Kamalig, Santo Domingo, Bacacay, Rapu-Rapu, Daraga, Legazpi, Manito, then Northern Samar, may mga anak din kami dyan, northern portion of Samar, northern portion of Eastern Samar, talaga naman, no? So mamayang 11 PM meron na naman silang bulletin, no? Ay, yan, heavy rainfall. Nakita ko yung kanina yung balita, talagang heavy rainfall nga naman. So we were warned naman, no? Tama naman si Pag-asa sa kanyang mga warning. Ano pa? Yun, yung kanina nagkaroon ng medyo hindi namin naintindihan kung anong ibig sabihin ng IATF dun sa yung GCQ and then modified GCQ. Nung una parang sinasabi wala nang community quarantine dun sa mga green na mga places, no? And then parang binawi so malalaman na lang daw bukas, parang medyo off yun siguro nagkaroon sila ng rethink because some places talagang ops, no, not to be out of the quarantine. Ayan, kaya hindi mo rin masisisi si IATF fully because yun nga, dahil may mga places talaga na although on data says na sila ay doing okay na and okay means continue lang yung mga new cases, no? Yung flattening ng curve medyo nakikita na natin, no? However, sila mismo ayaw nila kasi nakikita siguro nila na ang mga tao pag pinabayaan mo lumabas na naman medyo may hirapan na naman tayo dyan, no? So yun ang medyo ano natin kanina, hindi natin malaman kung ano na ang mangyayari sa modified ECQ, modified GCQ. Ayan, kasi puro modified na eh. Hindi ang ano nga natin, ang mantra natin is dahan-dahan ba, konti-konti lang, hindi tayo dapat mag all out. Kaya kami nga, meron kaming meeting bukas kung paano gagawin yung skeleton workforce, no? So yan. So, number 4 natin na balita, si Sinas, no? Ito yung ating parang na-picturean o kumalat sa social media yung kanyang manyanita, no? Yung manyanita kasi parang it's a tradition pala among mga mista sa kanilang Police Major General Debold Sinas. Yan, kasi nangyari birthday yata niya. Tapos, syempre, inano siya, no? Surprise. Yun yata talaga yung kanilang parang tradition, no? Madaling araw ata yun or something. Tapos, pupunta sa'yo, tapos may mga cake pa, tapos, may mga picture ng mga inuman, although sinasabi niya na luma na daw yung yung picture na yun, sinama lang, no? Edited, tapos grabe, maraming ganyan eh. Pero ganun pa man, apologize siya. Hindi talaga dapat, no? Ang hirap kasi pag ikaw ay public figure, hindi ka talaga po pwedeng gumawa ng mga ganyan, lalo pat pinagbabawal ng government na di ba? Tas ikaw pa ang mag-violate, di ba? So yun yung problema natin. Okay, ito yung parang susunod natin, number 5. Public transport still suspended. Gatherings are limited to 5 people in modified ECQ areas. No, ito yung sinasabi natin kanina na medyo hindi malinaw tong kasi parang hindi naging clear kung ano ba ang mangyayari sa mga modified ECQ at saka sa mga modified GCQ. Kasi as I said kanina, parang akala yung unang lumabas na parang pag GCQ ka na ay wala ng community quarantine. Sabi nila ngayon, hindi, meron pa din. So, ngayon ang concern din yung transport na mag-move from a modified ECQ to a modified GCQ. So, how do you do that? Medyo magulo pa talaga, no? Talagang, kaya some people are saying, napakabilis naman kasi tayong nagbukas agad. Tapos sa dulo, magkakaroon tayo ng maraming cases. So, yun ang medyo concern dyan. So, speaking of which, number 6, news natin is about the Philippine COVID cases now at 11,618. Yes. Yan, ngayon ang ating problema, 11,680 na. Pero kung hindi ako nagugulat, diba, ang ating projection do sa last time natin is about 15,000. So, 13 to 15,000. So, well within the range ng ating pinroject. Kahit tong April 30 pa lang, kita na natin to. Hindi tayo magugulat kung umabot na ng 15,000, although sa ngayon lumalabas, hindi siya abot ng 15,000, which is a good thing. So, while we are saying na yung cubic, kasi doon sa aking ginawang model, sa forecast model natin, lumalabas yung cubic curve ang nagde-determine ng forecast better, no? 99.5 na nga eh. Tama ba? Yung basta natin, no? 99.5 o 95. Basta 90 plus. Maybe 95%. And ang original projection was about 30,000. Tapos nagpumabase sa mga 20-ish. Tapos naging 18, 15. Ngayon, kung nasa 11,000 tayo, 2 days na lang, hindi yan 15,000. So, I think na, yun nga, as I said, long term, intermediate term, we're taking care of it. Yung day by day na lang talaga. Yung doubling rate, tripling rate, totoo yun. Talagang bumababa na yung ating cases. Okay? Next up, na ating balita. Balitang-Balita. Balita, pwede nating sabihin. Yung mga yung nahuli. Nabanggit natin ito last time, yung nahuli ng NBI. Marami ngayon lumalabas. May mga lumabas pa na yung 100 million, dodoblehin daw. Ganyan, may nagpatawa pa na unang tingin mo, papatay. So, yung 50 million, gagawin ko 100 million na sinabi, no? Tapos yung pala, yung hindi papatay, kundi papantay. So, medyo magulo utak ng mga tao, no? Minsan, ang tao hindi malaman kung ano ba ang gusto mangyari. Saka, yung kanina nakita ko sa news is, parang ginamit ng former wife niya, ex-wife, yung old picture niya, since siya ay security guard, so mayroong picture na nakabaril siya. So, alam mo yun, naging issue pa yun. Ginamit yun, tapos naglagay ng fake account, whatever. So, lahat yan tinitingnan ni NBI. May mga users also na tinithreaten si Vice President Robredo, kaya ano pa rin yun, no? Serious offense yan, lalo pat mga highest persons in the land with authority. Over at Inquirer, ang mga news dito, andun pa rin yung ating ABSCBN, tapos si NBI, sinasama na si Mocha Uson na nagpo-post ng fake photo for PPE donation. Parang matagal na yun, but ngayon pa lang siya sinasama ng NBI. Yung arrested beauty queen, yung boyfriend, sa taga Cebu, diba? Ngayon, mas marami ng kaso ang ipinapataw sa kanila dahil meron pang fake documents, no? Tapos, ang isa pang balitang-balita dito, yung mga kawawang-awang mga Pilipino natin, mga babayan na 3 araw na pumipila para sa ayuda, no? Yung iba kasi nababaka sakali ng problema dito, no? Kasi wala silang magawa merong pila, nabibigay ng hope para mabigyan ka ng ayuda. Ang gagawin mo, iiwan ka sa bahay o pupunta ka dun, diba? Alam mo ng mga Pilipino, in fact, para bumila nga yan matutuwa ka na dahil ibig sabihin hindi sila magulo. May pila sila, pero nakakaawa talaga. Wala bang way para yung mga pipila lang yung talagang tunay naman talagang mayroong chance? Kasi kung wala naman, sayang ang oras nila dyan, may mga namatay na ng mga tao, di ba? Alisin na natin yung mga matatandang nakapila dyan. Baka meron po pwedeng mag-check para pag hindi naman kwalipikado na pumila kasi lalo humahaba, lalo nagtatagal ang pila pag ganun. Okay, isa pang balita dito, yung Korean startups, sabi dito, Korean startups consider COVID-19 an opportunity according to survey. So, survey sila and they're saying na parang merong opportunity, which is a good thing. No? So, business talaga a real entrepreneur really looks at any situation and sees opportunity. Yan. Business news around the world. Bloomberg muna. Okay, sa India, they are offering soft loans and tax concessions to rescue the economy. Still having a lot of problems over there. Of course, atin din naman, no? Yun. So, medyo talagang all over the world naman to, no? Ang future sa US, mataas pa rin. Ang Euro stocks are dropping. Dollar is also dipping. Okay, dito naman, China seals off cities near North Korea as new clusters grow. Okay, sa economic side naman in the US, Bloomberg to, no? New normal 2.0 for US economy looks awful, long, and perilous. Alam naman natin na nagbukas na yung ibang mga states, no? And we don't know what will happen. If it was a good idea, depending on yung mga natin, yung ating syempre yung mga taga-America, yung mga Americans, depende sa kanilang attitude yan, sa kanilang discipline. Kasi mahirap pinayagan mong mag-open, tapos if they don't believe that such a pandemic exists in the first place, kasi yung lumalabas, no, naaway nila pati yung mga health worker. In fact, my daughter Andrea even passed to me a video about yun nga, yung mga hinaharas yung mga nurses, mga health workers sa Amerika. And she was worried, she was sad, she was saying, Dad, why are the Americans like this? I mean, I feel sad, I feel bad, I feel angry all at the same time. Sabi ko, hindi naman lahat kasi ng Americans are like that. And maybe they're just feeling the pain of not having any work. Bills are piling up. Wala na eh. It's really, pandemic is there and they want to go back to work kasi they cannot afford to stay for another month or 2 months again inside their houses. Kaso at the risk naman, or in the exchange naman of hitting yung mga health workers, yung iba nasasampal pa, diba? Sobra talaga. May mga reports pa na talagang they're not only hit, they are also insulted, verbally abused. And I even saw a health worker saying, I'm a nurse, I'm a health worker, I don't deserve to be treated like this. So, it's pretty rough out there, sa US. And it's a fact. Kasi nga, how many millions of cases? 1.5, 1.7 million cases. So, with that, in rising, in deaths, almost nearly 100,000. Tapos, the economy, 30 million without jobs. It's really bad out there. Really, man. It's really bad out there. Maybe tomorrow I'm gonna post a video about pandemics in world history. Not only pandemics, but mga life-changing, age-changing events. When I say age, like Iron Age, something happened, so we'll discuss that tomorrow. And I think we are nearing the end of our age, so to speak, and this is the catalyst to bring us forward to the new age. Kaya yung new normal is gonna be painful, and a lot of economies are gonna go down. Okay, over at Wall Street Journal, okay, I'm also looking at the Dow Jones Index market data. So I think this is 1 day view, 5 day. It's everything is down. No? Dow Jones down 1.89, S&P 500 down 2.05, Nasdaq 2.06%, Russell 3,000 3.46%, total market 2.2%. Ang mga news sa Wall Street Journal is about companies start reaping billions in tax breaks to help ride out the slump. Okay? Okay, another news sa Wall Street Journal yung about remdesivir tested with other drugs to fight COVID-19. It's being tested. Gilead, no? Nakakatawa nga ito. Ito yung ako kung nasabi na ito in the previous mga balita, no? But nakakita ko kasi si Dr. Ong na parang good news. Meron po tayong gamot sa ganyan COVID-19, blah blah. Sabi ko parang it's too soon to say this kasi why would you have a video like that announcing to the world na mayroong gamot? Samantalang the people who are using it, I mean the people, means the Americans, the US, who's known to be using them, there's no end to their COVID-19 woes. Cases are still rising, deaths are still rising. Tapos dito lumalabas, it's just being tested, Don't give us false hope. Huwag tayong maglagay ng mga fake news. Sometimes, doctors pa naman tayo. Huwag sa atin sabihin na good news. Sana naman lang sabihin natin. Kasi minsan kasi talo pa natin ng marketing people here. Sometimes, us marketing people, we exaggerate things just to close a deal, diba? Pero ito naman, kung doktor ka, sana man lang you approach things with yung dahan-dahan naman, with certainty, parang with science in mind. Okay, meron po tayong tinoconsider na ngayon dito. In fact, sa US, tinatry na po ito, itinetest na po ito with other drugs. So let's see, let's hope and pray na ito ay pwedeng secure talaga sa ano, ito yung mga data, initial data lang po to, hindi pa po na, dapat ganun. You know, kahit pa doktor ka, hindi mo naman nakikita kung paano ginagawa yun, di ba? So, why would you campaign about it when you are not, you know, there? Na wala ka ng first-hand information. And even if you do, hindi ka pa na-approve ng US FDA. Tinetest pa nga lang eh. Diba? So, you know, false hope yan. False news yan. Fake news yan. Not yet. Dahan-dahan lang. Okay, over at New York Times, no? With states reopening, about 25 more million people ventured out on an average day last week. Imagine, analysis to ng New York Times, 25 million more people ventured out on an average day last week. Imagine, so meaning, yung 25 million more people na yun na lumalabas-labas na ngayon, mag 1% ka lang. Mag 1% ka lang dun. Ilang tao yun? 250,000 yun. Diba? O 0.1, 25,000. Still, it's a lot. Diba? Sabi nga dito, Dr. Anthony Fauci, top infectious disease president of the US, told Congress that reopening too quickly risked, past tense, an outbreak that you may not be able to control. Kaya tayo dito sa Philippines, dahan-dahan lang. In fact, pinapayagan na ng government, yung ibang places, wag na muna, dahan-dahan lang. I think that's a better outlook. Considering na ang cases natin, 11,000 na. Ang US, 1 point something million. You know, if US, mark my words, if US will not take care of this, ang repercussion nito will be beyond understanding. You may soon find na yung economy nila will be really affected, really down, face on the ground, and other countries will start buying their businesses. Ang hirap kasi, a lot of successful businesses in the US will now be up for grabs. And you have Russian billionaires, you have Chinese billionaires, you have European billionaires, you have Asian billionaires, you have Chinese billionaires. Japan, ang laki-laki ng pera ng mga gigantic, yung mga mega banks dyan. Bank of Tokyo, Mitsubishi. Ilang hundreds of billions of dollars ang kaya nilang i-invest sa US if they want to, right? Paano pag naghihintay ng talagang double dip yan, triple dip in the economy? And when they come in and entrepreneurs start selling their businesses, what will happen? America for Americans, that will no longer hold. So, kailangan mag-ingat ang US dito sa ginagawa natin to, no? Kasi baka mamaya sa dulo, merong repercussion dito na hindi mo talaga ma-control na. Beyond your wildest imagination. Okay, so lastly, ang ating mga trending topics naman sa social media. So, syempre ang news, yun pa rin, no? Sa YouTube to, no? Yun pa rin. Ito si Ivana Ilawi pa rin, 6.1 million yung kay Idol Rafi daw na ganito. Si Jobert Sukal dito. Okay, yung binulgar si Cook Martin. Romas Bumespak rin kay Kim Chu. 2 days ago na yan, no? 568,000 views. Yung kay Ivana Ilawi saka kay Idol Rafi. Binabasa ko lang, hindi ko talaga idol yan. Rafi Tulfo, no? Okay, movies. Dangerous Lies, yung pa rin. Dangerous Lies, yung upcoming movies. Yung Kapon, kailan pa lalabas si Kapon? Hintay na natin yan, no? Trailer. Apektuhan siya ng sayang naman ang Kapon. Apektuhan siya ng COVID-19. Okay, mga trending topics naman sa Twitter. May Aldab pa rin dito. Sinas, Slow is Slow. Okay, Manyanita, si Sinas pa rin yun, no? Manyanita, si Daniel Padilla. Catherine Bernardo, nagsalita kasi si Catherine Bernardo an hour ago, and marami sasabi dyan na, I think she said something about supporting fellow workers at ABSCBN. A lot of people naman are saying nice things about what she said. And I think moot and academic na ngayon because lumabas na yung yung temporary, yung provisionary permit franchise, no? So medyo tahimik na ang dyan muna, ang mga netizens dyan. Maganda yung timing ni Catherine Bernardo, no? Saka yung kanyang sinabi, tamang medyo aral ayan, no? So medyo aral yung mga words na sinasabi niya. Yan. So anyway, I'm not for ABS-CBN nor am I against it, but a lot of people are affected by this. Okay, so finally, just a look siguro on the coronavirus updates worldwide. This hour, 9:16 p.m. Wednesday, May 13, 4.3 million. I think it's going to pass 5 million within next week. Jesus Christ, the sheer numbers. 5 million. We have 293,000 cases. 293,000 deaths. So cases that which turned out to be deaths. 1.9 million ng closed cases worldwide. 85% pa rin yung recovery rate natin. And you'll see na ang logarithmic scale niya still going up worldwide. It's not yet trending down, and there are a lot of countries that are really hurt. Ito yung countries, yung listahan naman ng mga countries with the number of cases still up high. Ang US, 1.4 million cases, so almost approaching 1.5. Spain is 271,000, Russia 242,000, UK 226,000, Italy at number 5 with 221,000 cases. Number 6 is France, 178, Brazil 178, Germany 173, Turkey 141,000 cases, Iran 112,000 cases. So ilan yung nabanggit natin? USA, Spain, Russia 3rd, UK 4th, Italy 5th, France 6th, Brazil 7th, Germany 8th, Turkey 9, 10 Iran. China is now out of the top 10 nations with the most number of cases. At number 11 na lang sila ngayon, 82,000. The place where it started it all, where it was able to curb down the cases to less than 100,000. 82,000 lang. Total deaths 4,600. Imagine. India is almost in the top 10. Ayan, sinabi na natin yan a day ago, and they are now knocking at number 10. Ang problem with India, as I said, many days ago na 1 billion people yung pinag-usapan natin dyan, more than 1 billion people. Peru is there, 72,000, Canada 71,000, Belgium 53,000, Saudi, Netherlands, Mexico, Pakistan, Chile, Ecuador, Switzerland, Portugal, Sweden, Qatar, Belarus, Singapore has 25,000 cases, Ireland, UAE, Bangladesh, wow, 1,162 new cases today for Bangladesh. Poland, 17,062. Israel, 16,000. Ukraine, 16,000. Romania, Austria, Japan, 59,68. Indonesia, 15,438. Colombia, 12,272. And then Philippines, 11,618. So in Asia, pangilan na lang si Philippines in Asia. Number 1 pa rin Turkey, di ba? Yes, 2, 3rd ang China, 4th India, 5th, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Pang 14 tayo sa Asia. Although ang mas mababa sa atin sa Southeast Asia, Malaysia, Bahrain is 5,780 lang, Kazakhstan. And if we look at the curve of the Philippines, logarithmic ang titingnan natin. Yeah, no, we're looking at the curve and we can see that long term it's still tilted upwards a bit, but it is not going up. So the next move here is to lower it down. Diba? Yan ang mangyayari dyan. Kaya dapat talaga to ay eventually talagang, lalo na yung mga new cases, no? Pag pinat mo yun, saka yung deaths, dapat hindi na nadagdagan yan. Okay, so that's it for this hour of news. I really hope that we come out of this alive, and that the world needed this washing so that it become refreshed. Yung ating new age which is coming by 2021, we hope will be a better world. That such is my wish, especially for our country so devastated by so many man-made and natural calamities. God bless the Philippines. God bless every one of us. Thank you very much.